To up your game in 2K25. The first gameplay tip is switching. This gives you control over your defense.
A quick peek into the locker room as the players get set for the game ahead. Looking to make a look at Indiana's starting group. Siakam at power forward with Turner in at center. Halliburton and Nembhard, the 1 and the 2. And it's Walker in at the 3. And for the Knicks, they've got Karl Anthony Towns, OG Anunoby out there with Josh Hart. Then it's Mikal Bridges, and it's Brunson in at the point guard position. Well, Grant, everyone has the same goal right now, and that's to have a strong start to the season.
No question, B.A. And that could be tough to achieve for teams that might have a new coach. Or if you had a lot of roster changes, teams with continuity tend to have the advantage to start the season.
Turner against Towns. Shoots over Turner. Brunson. Indiana with a rebound. They're coming off a win against the Nuggets.
And it's just so hard to stop them when they're scoring at that level. They were efficient and didn't let up at all.
That never stopped working. One of those games where just everybody was making shots, continual flow, and a very professional win.
And Allie LaForce spoke with Tom Thibodeau. Allie.
I asked Coach what his plan was for trying to slow down Pascal Siakam, and he said to make him into a jump shooter. He does the most damage around the rim, so we want to force him out on the perimeter whenever possible. It's not an easy task by any means. We'll see if they're able to do this. Back to you guys.
Allie, thank you. Nembhard, good.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
The Knicks have gone 0 for 3 from the floor to begin this one. Brunson with it. Halliburton picks him up. Looking to end the run. That's good from Bridges on the assist from Towns.
And after missing their first 3 shots, maybe this will get them going.
Nembhard outside. Three-pointer, Halliburton. And again, it's Indiana with a 3.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Here's Brunson. Great D that time from Halliburton.
1 for 5 out there, but no worries. Just keep attacking.
And Brent, this Knicks team, they've taken on the identity of their head coach.
Well, B.A., isn't it interesting, Tom Thibodeau? Lots of scuttlebutt about him as the coach. And then they brought in players that kind of fit the coach. They play hard. They play defense first. They play a ton of minutes. But this team is gritty, and they don't give up.
Towns passes to Anunoby. Out to Bridges. Pass to Hart. Shot clock at 6. Kept alive. Here's Towns for 3. Hart can't hit. Indiana leading by 10. Turner with it. The 3 ball. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
Well, if I was baking up a lead, I'd add 2 ingredients. One would be playing smart. The other one, playing selfless. They've done that tonight. Serve it up.
And the basket by Bridges.
Bridges has a lot of jobs for his team, but if he consistently knocks down 3, he can add it to the list.
First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. And here's Siakam for 3. It's hauled in by Jalen Brunson. Knicks trail by 10. It's stolen by Halliburton. Turner with it, and Bridges picks him up defensively. Siakam gets the bucket.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, They might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything out there.
Hart. Oh, a beautiful reverse layup.
Can't let someone like Hart get inside the D just asking to get burned.
Halliburton against Brunson. It's Walker on the wing. That's good. And Halliburton gets the assist.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Now a timeout called by New York.
Trying anything now to get them out of this slump.
Well, they can't find the net right now, and all they need, I think, is just to get one to go, get back on track.
A big group substitution here for New York. Clark is checked in for Hart. Alexander Walker comes in for Anunoby. McBride, he's checked in for Mikal Bridges. And Spencer's subbed in for Jalen Brunson. Toppin, he's checked in for Indiana. Neesmith comes in for Walker. Halliburton on the wing. Fires the 3. Nails it from beyond the arc. Halliburton's got 8 points.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
Clark outside. Pass to McBride. Nice D from Nembhard.
Well, he creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go, even with the defense not really a factor.
Here's Toppin, and that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Already 6 of their points coming off second chances. Pretty impressive.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
And if you want to know which players had the most success from distance last season, here they are. And you look at Siakam, never leave him open. Second in the association from deep. And of course, Jarris Walker, he's hanging with him. Another guy who is lights out beyond the arc.
It was fun watching both of these guys tear it up from downtown. It just seemed like any chance they got to take the deep ball, they took the shot without hesitation. I just love the confidence.
Halliburton, the pass to Neesmith. Back to Halliburton. From 11 feet away. And he tries it off the glass, but it's no good.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
Offensively, Karl Anthony Towns is one of the most well-rounded big men in the league, Grant.
Yeah, maybe in league history, B.A. He's an elite three-point shooter, post scorer, and his passing is severely underrated.
And the basket by Clark.
You don't want to ever give up points on the boards. That's the lesson for the team there. That's a hustle play to save points.
There's 48 seconds left in the first quarter. Neesmith on the wing. 4-3. Down it goes. And a great assist by Halliburton.
3 points.
Halliburton's got his 3rd assist of the night. Knicks trail by 17. Here's Spencer. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen is the call.
You're not going to fool the officials too often on an illegal screen.
Yeah, everybody saw that one. That was pretty blatant there.
And the Pacers making a change here. Indiana leading by 17. Shot and game clock separated by 5. And here's Halliburton. What a tremendous game he played against Denver. And that's his 4th bucket of the game in 7 attempts.
What a performance on the offensive end. He's making the defenders pay right now for all of the mistakes they're making.
Pass to Towns. Here's Spencer. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
With 2 hands on the rock, he powers it through.
Totally in control, protecting the ball the whole way. Tyrese Halliburton getting it done for Indiana. He put together 10 points in the quarter. Back after this.
30.
Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for Indiana.
Well, they found a groove, and it's from distance, so knocking them down from the three-point land never hurts.
So much good energy and flow tonight, and that has really come out of great ball movement. Guys have been open, and as soon as they are, they get the ball.
We've got OG Anunoby, Brandon Clark out there with Josh Hart. Then there's Jalen Brunson, and it's Bridges in at the 2 spot. That's the 5 for New York right now.
They've been pretty lax with their perimeter defense, giving up a lot of three-pointers.
Knicks trail by 20. Pass to Brunson. Clark up top. Back to Brunson. Walker pulls down the board. And so it's Walker with it. He brings it up for the Pacers. Next matchup, they'll be at home against the Wizards. That'll be the first of 3 games played at home. Halliburton, the pass to DeMarc. Hachimura outside. Clock at 6. Launches it. And the three-pointer goes. Hachimura's got 6 points in the quarter.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
The Knicks shooting a rough 29% from the field here.
Indiana foul. Walker.
Toppin, he's checked in for Indiana.
First team foul. Substitution for the Pacers, Obi Toppin.
And just about a minute and a half has passed here in the second quarter. Bridges misses.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
And the basket by Hachimura.
He's finally leaving that dismal first quarter behind him. Took him a while to get going.
Halliburton against Brunson. Shoots over Halliburton. New York again can't hit.
His touch from mid-range, that's almost always good. That won't shake his confidence.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Brian, the Pacers love to push it up. Tyrese Halliburton said, it's our biggest strength. Teams don't want to run with us. They know when you play us, have your track shoes ready, especially if you're coming off of a back-to-back or you have a packed schedule. You do not want to see us. Brian, they have their identity.
No doubt about that, and it starts with him.
Off the pass from Hart, he's made major strides playmaking-wise, turning himself into a more complete offensive player.
Now Halliburton. He's got 10. 6 to shoot. Toppin outside. There's the triple. The Knicks pull it in. They're coming off that loss against Philadelphia.
And guys, it really was a thrilling duel all the way to the end. You hated to see anyone walk away the loser.
Yeah, I bet it was pretty quiet in that locker room after that game. It hit overtime. It was a matter of which team had more energy left, and seemingly it wasn't them.
Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over. Well, despite the effort to create super teams, the league has a lot of parity right now, Graham.
It really does, and I like it. It's not quite like the 80s Celtics and Lakers or the 90s Bulls, partly because of the salary cap. It's so hard to pay more than 2, maybe 3 stars at a time.
Funk, he's checked in for Indiana. McConnell comes in for Halliburton.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
Yeah, a quick little lean like that is going to get the ref's attention. Foul call.
Now here's Brunson, coming off a 28-point game against Philadelphia. To the inside. Misses off the left iron.
Both sides going at it. Classic good offense versus good defense.
Oh, they get a hand on it. Oh, stolen by Anunoby. The putback.
Second effort there from Hart. No guard better at getting to the boards than Josh.
And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Outside Walker. Pass to Toppin. From deep. Hits a three-pointer. Toppin's got his second bucket of the night.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
New York shooting at 30% here in the second. New York calls timeout.
failing to find a rhythm offensively, something that needs to change and change soon.
Yeah, they're like a 4-day-old soda right now, just flat. They're missing shots left and right. They're just not playing their best.
So New York going with almost an entirely new group here. Karl Anthony Towns has checked in for Clark. Alexander Walker comes in for Anunoby. McBride, he's checked in for Mikal Bridges. And Spencer's subbed in for Brunson. Indiana's gone 3 of 4 from outside so far in the second quarter. McConnell outside. Hachimura right side. From outside, off the mark. New York has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Hart. New York again can't hit. And Walker's got the ball here for the Pacers. They've only given up 6 here in this quarter. That one's good from Hachimura on the assist from McConnell. Hachimura's got 10 points.
Yeah, Hachimura flexing on the inside now.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Here's Alexander Walker. Second chance shot. The next rebound. And finally, that one's good. Alexander Walker's got his first basket. Timeout called, the Pacers.
21. Timeout, Indiana. Here comes your Knicks City Dancers.
So Indiana ends up going with a new group. And with this pause, a check on the stats to show you which teams led the league in assists last year. Number 1, the Pacers.
It was a joy to watch these guys play. Constant ball movement and player movement. Defenses were worn out by the end of games.
Outside Nesmith. .141 left to play in the half. Nails it from 3. He has 6.
Hard to win games when you allow clean looks from the perimeter.
And New York shooting poorly, just 30% so far. Towns for 3. The offensive rebound. Here's Spencer. Drains the triple.
And they're just staying with possessions on the offensive glass and getting rewarded for it. You have to love the hustle.
48-24.
Halliburton with the ball. He's got 10. To the middle. Here's Turner. And then Turner with the dunk.
This is just good point guard fundamentals from Tyrese Halliburton, going to the pick and roll to create a bunch of options.
Pass to Hart. There's 49 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Pure from three-point range.
Remember when big men shooting threes were as rare as a Sasquatch, and now those big guys are everywhere.
27.
Nembhard outside. Here's Halliburton. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Nesmith. There's the 3. That's good. And Halliburton gets the assist. Halliburton's got 6 assists in the game. 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Spencer. Lobs it up top. And it's Towns with the power finish.
What an athletic play from Towns. Rising up over the defense to hammer in the alley-oop.
Pass to Nesmith. Here's Turner. And so it's Indiana. A huge 24-point lead for them. And their three-point shooting, a big reason they have a sizable lead.
Well, Karl, they're scoring pretty easily. What has to change in the second half?
Our whole defensive system right now, because it's just not working. It's not the coaches, it's just the players. We're letting them get too much fast break.
Okay, Ali, appreciate it. And folks, we'll be back after halftime to begin the third quarter.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
After one half of play, it's been a one-sided affair. Hey, everybody, welcome back. This is Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Tyrese Halliburton was the man in the first. He had 10 points, 6 assists, and 1 block. And Kenny, what'd you think about what we saw from Indiana?
They were in such a groove that entire first half, especially on the offensive end. Good play calling, good execution. And by and large, they take great shots.
And now, Shaq, let's get your opinion on New York.
I know it's not the case, but it seemed like they were lacking on the offensive game plan. Some guys were improvising when they should have been making the next pass, but hey, not looking good out there.
Thanks for joining us, folks.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Tyrese Halliburton has been sensational.
Through 2 quarters of play, he's been an excellent source of points.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
And Indiana looking at who they've got. Halliburton and Nembhard, the 1 and the 2. Pascal Siakam out there with Aaron Nesmith. And it's Walker in at the small forward. Brent, everyone loves an underdog story, and there's few better than that of Jalen Brunson.
Yeah, this kid falling into the second round and all the perception around whether or not he was big enough or can he shoot the ball, is he athletic enough. This guy has continued to work hard every year and turn himself into an all-star and an all-NBA player.
Let's give Coach credit. He's trying to find a way to squeeze the most out of every possession.
Got to feel good as a coach if you make all those adjustments, pull the right strings. That's what they love to do.
And the Pacers making a change here.
Once again for your Knicks City Kids.
Knicks on D. And here's Nembhard. It's hauled in by Jalen Brunson. Brunson's got 4 rebounds in the game. And the call will be against Andrew Nembhard. That's his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Brunson. Pass to Hart. Just 5 on the clock. Towns outside from behind the arc. Indiana with a rebound.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Siakam outside. From deep. The rebound by Bridges. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for the New York Knicks. They haven't given up any points here in the second half.
Brunson, one of those players that's just not going to be denied, determined to convert inside, and he does.
Now here's Nembhard. Brunson defending. Siakam outside. Puts it up. With nobody on him, he buries that jumper. Siakam's gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
And it's just such a long and powerful player. I mean, once Siakam gets inside like this, he's ready to jam.
The Knicks have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Down low. Here's Hart. Barnett with a rebound. Barnett's got 4 rebounds now. And now around 2 minutes going by in this half. Nembhard, the pass to Walker. Nembhard, right side. The open shot, Siakam. Another one falls for Indiana.
Now you see it, now you don't. Siakam playing some tricks out there.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Jalen Brunson's craft sets him apart. He said, quote, I've always played with my instincts and tried to see the game a couple plays ahead. As I've gotten older, that part of my game has gotten wiser and better, but I'm still learning. Brian, that's a scary thought for the rest of the league.
He's already plenty dangerous, Allie. Siakam, the pass to Nembhard. Drops in the 3. Nembhard's got 9.
And Siakam showing off his vision with a nice pass.
For New York, they've gone 2 of 5 in this third quarter. Out of bounds, it'll be Indiana's ball.
The body language right now is not looking good for this basketball team. The game might be out of reach, but they have to avoid mistakes like that.
Clark is checked in for Hart. Toppin, he's checked in for Indiana. Halliburton comes in for Shamet. Right around 3 minutes into this second half. Halliburton, the pass to Siakam. Down it goes, and a great assist by Halliburton. Halliburton's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. And for New York, they're shooting right at 35%. Not getting what they want out there. Clark outside. Back to Brunson. Bridges outside. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Indiana on offense. They've got a 12-2 run in progress. Halliburton, the pass to Walker. Back to Halliburton. And here's Walker. Stolen by Anunoby. And now the Knicks on the break. The finish! And he lays it in off the breakaway. Anunoby's got his first 2 points.
Quick thinking on the defensive end from Anunoby. Once he gets that steal, he is off to the races.
Halliburton finds Walker. Halliburton against Brunson. Nembhard outside. Walker for 3. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
No hesitation. Nice work by Walker, not overthinking it.
New York has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Pass to Towns. Bridges right side. Back to Towns. Stolen by Siakam. In transition, here come the Pacers, and the jam by Walker.
Move. Walker just leaving them speechless.
Ooh, a great look there. Brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. For New York, they've gone 3 of 7 here in this third quarter. And the jam by Walker.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
Anunoby for 3. Gets the 3 to fall. Anunoby's got 5.
Anunoby showing some confidence, believing in the work he puts in.
And we talk about guys who can really guard 1 through 5. OG Anunoby is one of them, Fred.
Yeah, OG can make your night a living nightmare the way he can guard. He chases around shooters. He's physical enough to deal with wings who like to play in the mid-range, and he's relentless on the defensive end of the floor.
Minute 32 left in the third. New York has gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. Towns passes to Clark. Up again. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. Walker's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Lets it go. Again, the Pacers. Good for 2 more.
Yeah, this is why so many people are high on Halliburton. Sensational scorer who can dominate the game at times.
Brunson against Halliburton. With Brunson being undersized, he has such a great feel for how to create space, Brent.
Incredible footwork, BA, the way he puts the needle on the record and just scratches it and pivots around and makes defenders jump and move. Amazing manipulation skills at the point guard position for a guy his size to get it done in the painted area.
That free throw good from Brunson.
How about JB? Jalen Brunson, since that free agent move in 2022, really raising the level of his play.
Alexander Walker, he's checked in for New York. Spencer comes in for Mikal Bridges. Turner, he's checked in for Indiana. Shamet comes in for Nembhard. Indiana has gone 3 of 4 from outside in the second half. Now Halliburton. He's got 14. Out to the right wing. Lets it fly from 18. And there's Siakam. That one's good. On the assist from Halliburton. Halliburton's got assist number 8 now on the night. To the paint. And it's powered home by Towns.
Yes, strong flush from Towns. I like whenever he plays with an edge inside.
Halliburton with the ball. Towns covering. And here's Turner from the arc. Another three for Indiana.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
Brunson misses.
He just can't find a consistent way to score, and this team could certainly use it.
Now here's Halliburton. Pass to Turner. Three-pointer. Down it goes, and a great assist by Halliburton. Halliburton's got 10 assists here tonight. So active. And so it's Indiana showing no mercy and just piling it on. Looking dominant and focused right now. They're communicating well and stringing together stops. We'll be right back. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
You know, anytime a guy's in the post and the teammates know he's unselfish, great player movement can create an opportunity just like that.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. We've got Justice Winslow. He's out there with Nickeil Alexander-Walker. And it's Grovitt in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the 5 for New York right now.
It's great at facilitating guys willing to move because Tyrese is a team-first type of player.
Pass to Grovitt. More and more we're seeing international players come into the league who are NBA ready, Grant.
It really is a sight to see, BA. And some of those guys start playing pro ball when they're 16 or 17 years old. It toughens you up real quick playing against older competition at that age.
Halliburton, the pass to Barnett. And it's New York with a rebound.
I admire the play call. They just couldn't capitalize.
Yeah, an efficient offensive possession. They found the look that they wanted, just didn't go in.
Out left to the wing. Here's Grovitt. That three's off the mark. Here's Indiana. Fourth quarter still young. Just over a minute played. Pass to Hachimura. Shot is up. Again, the Pacers. Good for 2 more.
Hachimura ready, had that shot lined up.
Here's Grovitt. From the baseline. Yes, on the jumper. Grovitt's got his first points of the night. And here's Halliburton. He'll bring it up for Indiana. And just about a minute and a half gone by in the fourth. On the wing, Hachimura. The 3 is up. It's rebounded by McBride.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Pass to Grovitt. Tries yet again. No good. Not a friendly rim at all this trip down.
Things are going south right now. This is not the type of shooting that his teammates expect from him.
And it's Hachimura missing. The Knicks have gotten only 1 of 5 to fall here in the fourth. Alexander-Walker with it. Picked up by Nesmith. Now here's Alexander-Walker. Defense is right there. Oh, misses the dunk. The Pacers have gone 2 of 5 from the field in this final quarter. Halliburton up top. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
Halliburton really a playmaker with the ball in his hands.
And New York shooting around 35% from the field so far. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth now. Inside. And it's Grovitt missing.
And he just hasn't been able to get it going this period.
No, I haven't seen him in comfortable spots, or at least spots we've seen in this offensive set that are allowing him to settle in.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Pass to Spencer. Now here's Winslow. Here's Grovitt. Barnett with a rebound. Barnett's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight.
And it's amazing. Their slim advantage on the board seems a lot larger than it is.
Halliburton looking over the floor. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Neesmith passes to Halliburton. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. You know, Grant, we've seen career performances in the play-in tournament, but the stats don't count for regular season or the playoffs.
You know, that's crazy, B.A. So let's just count them as playoff stats. It used to be only 3 rounds instead of 4, so there is a precedent to adding more games to the official postseason.
Indiana making a switch here. McConnell's checked in. Here's Hart outside McBride. Wide open look. Count that one.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
46.
Pass to Funk. McConnell from outside gets the 3 ball to go.
Kind of like playing in the rec league, little to no defense on that possession, and the easiest 3-pointer you can imagine.
Down low, Gravett. Boy, they had their chances. 2 offensive rebounds, but still coming up empty. Indiana's gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter here in the 4th quarter. Here's Funk. McBride covers. On the wing, Hachimura takes a 3. And again, it's Indiana with a 3.
This has been their game plan here in the final period. We'll see if it continues to work out.
It's one thing to have teams shoot a bunch of threes, but with this team being that hot defensively, you got to chase them away from anywhere near that line.
And that's just nasty right there, guys. He has a tremendous crossover.
Time called here. And you see player training methods, Grant, a lot more than just running and getting shots up.
And you know, B.A., what interests me, players not just training their bodies better than ever, but also their minds. They're working on hand-eye coordination drills and just all kinds of stuff to enhance their reflexes.
Now here's Nembhard. McBride covers. Turner inside. Working on Clark. Soft touch off the glass.
And you really want more of this from Turner. We all know how dangerous he is once he finds his rhythm.
On the wing, Alexander Walker. Neesmith covering. Walker passes to Nembhard. Out to the right wing. Turner for 3. Knocks down the long J.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Pacers.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
B.A., it's almost hard to think what didn't go well for them. Their plan, their execution, everything was absolutely on point.
And they'll chalk this up as their 3rd win of the year. And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Tyrese Halliburton.
Serving up feeds all night long. He was the best teammate that they had on the floor.
Turner, no good. And here's New York now. Here's Alexander Walker. The rebound by Neesmith. Indiana on offense. They're on an 18-6 run. To the inside. And it's Turner, that time on the assist by Halliburton.
And they came in here with some attitude, and it brought out their best play.
Yeah, looks like a veteran team tonight, getting out on the road, playing with assertiveness, confidence, fully in control for this win.
An impressive shot blocker. Turner's combination of size and timing on defense is so valuable.
Nembhard outside. And here's Turner from the arc. Basket is good.
You got to give them respect. They're doing everything they can to close this out.
Loved it. The guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
And so it's the Pacers taking care of business in this one. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the way their team was dismantled.
Now, shocked and surprised. It doesn't matter what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to just waltz in and cruise to the type of victory like we saw tonight.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. Alongside Brent Barry, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson with our entire 2K crew.
I ain't trying to talk when I'm grown, so what's going on? Just be honest. What's with all the aqua signs? You got another business.
Only for one night. I wanna be with you. Money up, okay, you match my vibe. I wanna be with you. Only for one night. I wanna be with you. Money up, okay, you match my vibe. I wanna be with you. Yeah, walk around. Left foot, right foot, walk around. Slide, walk around. Everybody walk around. Speed it up, walk around. Slow it down, walk around. Slide, walk around. Everybody walk around. Yeah, I got my hand on the button. If I press the button, I turn everything into nothing. They'll talk behind your back and in your face to be frontin'. I be with the team, we gon' score way over 100. Yeah, I'm the only one to count this money. You can't give me nothing and you can't take nothing from me. Got a girl to shake something for me. When she to the ground, you gon' have to walk around. Walk, walk, yeah, walk around. Left foot, right foot, walk around. Slide, walk around. Everybody walk around. Speed it up, walk around.
Have you ever noticed logos above certain My Players in the city?
You may have seen one on yours truly, and it's a way to identify
for the Chicago Sky. Starting at point, number 22, Courtney Vandersloot. At small forward, number 23.
Hello and welcome to our coverage of the WNBA on 2K Sports.
In this game, we'll see the Phoenix Mercury going up against the Chicago Sky.
And from near Southside Chicago, I'm Blake Zuniga, joined by Brian Banafatemi and Tim Swartz. And we're ready for some hoops.
And the trademark of both of these teams, strong defense. Gotta love it. What will that mean for tonight's contest?
Well, the coaches will have a big role. In a strength-on-strength matchup, game planning takes on added importance.
And one more thing about these teams, Brian, I mean, there is no shortage of effort.
Now here's Whitcomb. Pass to Taurasi. The three ball.
Mila Cardoso gets the board.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Lucky she was off.
I just hope that was a mistake by the D, because if that's how they plan to guard her, they're going to have serious problems.
Vandersloot.
That one drops, and it comes off an assist from Camila Cardoso.
Well, how nice of a teammate. I mean, after all the time, Vandersloot sets her up, provides the pass for Courtney, knocked down a shot of her own.
Now here's Taurasi. Pass to Brown, and it's out of bounds to the Mercury as Phoenix retains possession.
That pass had a little bit too much heat on it for her to make a clean steal.
Yeah, that was going to be a tough catch for either of them. I mean, these are basketball players, not wide receivers.
Here's Taurasi. Brown. Here's Whitcomb.
3 misses to start the game. They're still trying to break the seal.
And again, Phoenix no good. First minute and a half of basketball played here in this one.
Outside Reese.
Shot clock at 6. To the paint. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
Give an assist there, not for a pass, but for the solid screen set on the inside that freed her up and really just made that layup possible.
Pass to Brown. Taurasi, defended by Carter. Now here's Taurasi. He's covered closely. And the layup's good off the glass.
Took them a while to get going. They finally connect on their fourth shot of the game.
And one of the most amazing stories in all of sports is the fact that Diana Taurasi is still a top scorer and a top player.
I mean, she turns 42 this year. She went first overall back in 2004, back when Blake was in preschool. A lot of her teammates were in diapers back then. DT's commitment to the game is unmatched. It's just really special to get to watch her play still.
Now here's Whitcomb. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot and goes to the line. It's going to go on Courtney Vandersloot.
This is the thing about Whitcomb. The defense is trying to react, but they've got their hands full.
And Tim, you talk about never giving up. Sammy Whitcomb graduated college in 2010. Didn't make her W debut until 2017. That's perseverance.
Yeah, a 28-year-old rookie. Sammy never gave up on that dream of playing in the league. In college, you think about, her three-point shooting was good. It was 33%. But in the W, that number is about 37, 38%. And that improvement is why she has a spot here in the league.
Now here's Atkins. Pass to Banham. Fires for three. And it's rebounded by Satu Sabali. Here's Osborne.
2 minutes remaining.
Banham with the rebound.
Blew the easy two by trying to show off. Poor decision, poor execution.
Carter, that's good.
It seems that every pass they make is leading to a score here. Just phenomenal ball movement.
Everyone's looking for the best shot, and it's paid off during this run.
From deep, Satu Sabali. It's good from long range.
Oh, this is a shot Sabali can make with ease. She's also smart at knowing when to test her range.
Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Outside Atkins. Pass to Williams. Parked down low that time and got hit with the 3-second call. So both teams changing it up here.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Osborne. She hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Uzan. On the wings, Satu Sabali. Got it. Good job in the low post.
In the paint, Sabali has the tools to be dominant. Look at her muscle her way to the shot there.
Now here's Allen. Not a lot of room. Banham drills it from outside.
They started strong. Shots are just falling.
Oh, yeah, shots are falling indeed. They're off to a very strong start offensively.
Let's see if they can keep it up.
Here's Osborne. Pass to Uzan. Six to shoot. Second chance shot. No good that time. Great D that time from Elizabeth Williams. Nurse with it. Picked up by Sabali. Intercepted. And up the court come the Mercury on the break. Uzan misses. Inside. Pass to Onion Wade. Great pass to set up the lay-in.
Good work to tack some more points onto this league.
Some more possessions just like that, and they'll do more than sustain the lead. They'll start to pull away.
That should be a little bit more aggressive and consistent offensively.
And that concludes the first quarter of play. It's the Sky, up by 8. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. All right, the second quarter beginning in just a moment. And when you consider how the Sky are doing, guys, what are your thoughts?
It's been a solid first half for them offensively, really in tune with each other.
Yeah, good ball movement, and it's paid off on the scoreboard for sure.
Vandersloot with the steal to the middle. Here's Cardoso. And that comes off the assist by Courtney Vandersloot.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Great ball movement.
Great ball movement indeed. That's an example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Here's Brown. The three-pointer off the mark. Cardoso. She's covered by Brown. Atkins with it. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for her. Reese. And it's Billings with the rebound. Pass to Taurasi. This one for three. It's Cardoso with the rebound.
Well, the last title for the Mercury came back in 2014, and that team was historically good.
Maybe the best team in league history. 29-5, 8-1 in the playoffs, and they had a stacked roster. Brittany Griner, Diana Taurasi, Dewana Bonner, they helped lead Phoenix to their second title.
Now here's Taurasi. Pass to Brown. Tries a three. She's now 1 for 2 with that bucket. And now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second quarter. Outside Carter.
Now it's Reese.
Pulls up on the wing. And that's good for 2. Phoenix trailing here. Quarter 2, and we're about 2 minutes in. Brown, covered by Cardoso. And a shot by Brown, no good. Outside Carter. Vandersloot outside. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Cardoso. Back to Vandersloot. Let's go with a 3. And again, it's the sky from deep.
Well, Vandersloot is more than capable of knocking down shots from downtown, and that does a lot for her team's spacing.
Copper with the ball. Defended by Atkins. And here's Diana Taurasi from the arc. It's rebounded by Courtney Vandersloot. Chicago with the ball. The 12-point lead, their biggest of the game. To the inside. Reese gets the bucket.
Because of Vandersloot's advanced playmaking ability, her team trusts her to effectively initiate pick and rolls.
And a few teams on hot streaks right now. Interesting time of year to reposition yourself in the standings.
Well, if we're talking, honestly, people pay a lot of attention to the start and the end of the season. So they care a lot about how you start and how you finish. But these midseason games, they count as much as those beginning and end games.
Hey, it's like Tim's first season in the booth. Sometimes it takes a while to hit your stride. These teams certainly have found something.
And a new group getting ready for the Mercury. Here's Copper.
Osborne. Onion Wade covering. Pass to Uzan. Right side Sabali. Osborne. Here's Uzan.
The Mercury with another miss.
It's a +5 advantage for them in the rebounding category after that one.
Very steady work they've been doing on the interior. Really a well-rounded effort overall. And as they continue to dominate, you wonder just how much higher this lead might get.
And it really could get out of hand because their defense has been just as excellent as their offense.
Great overall game.
Now here's Sabali. She's got 5.
That's how to orchestrate for your teammate. Terrific pass.
Now here's Vandersloot. Pass to Nurse from deep. And again, it's Chicago with a 3.
We've seen them do a good job of keeping the pressure up on the scoreboard.
Yeah, and that's why they're starting to pull away. Foot on the gas pedal, not getting conservative at all, just adding to that lead.
Yeah, put this game out of doubt.
Here's Uzan.
She's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard.
Now Allen.
Down low.
Williams. Mercury with the rebound. And they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off. They've got to score. They've gotten a lot of extra possessions because of their rebounding edge.
It's been a lot, and I think it's made the difference in this game because they've done great work on the boards.
To the middle. Sottily with the block. A dominating first half of play, and so far it hasn't been close. It's the Sky, leading by 17. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports. Getting back to the action now. It's been a one-team show so far, but we'll see if that changes. One player who's been getting it done is Sabali.
She played a very smart game offensively, looking for and finding gaps in the defense and always looking for the best shot possible.
Yeah, the way she played that first half, well, that's exactly what we're talking about when we talk about being efficient on offense.
And as we begin the second half, first half wasn't even close. And we'll see if there is a comeback on our hands or more of the same as we get the third started. Alyssa Thomas attacking. And it's in.
Alyssa Thomas.
Not able to get the ball in bounds, and they get called for a 5-second violation.
And that's just their second turnover of the game. Overall, pretty meticulous offensively.
That's what it's all about. When you don't beat yourself, you become hard to beat.
Pass to Whitcomb. All sorts of time.
It's hauled in by Reese.
They've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but in the rebounding numbers, too.
Yeah, it's been a gritty performance and a physical brand of basketball, but, hey, that's how you win.
Bring your lunch pail. Another turnover for them, but, guys, really on the whole, when you look at this game, I think they've done a good job of running their offense without too many miscues.
Now here's Whitcomb. Looking for her first basket still in this one. Brown, covered by Cardoso. The three. That one doesn't drop. And here's Carter. And there's the 8-second violation as they can't get it across half court in time.
We've just seen them make mistakes on back-to-back trips. Both those turnovers could have been easily avoided if they had just played smart basketball.
Absolutely, Brian. They need to play smarter. They've got to get a tighter handle on the ball.
A difficult situation for Phoenix. For three, Diana Taurasi connects from three-point range.
So productive off the dribble. Taurasi showing us the sizzle, but also the discipline right there.
That'll be a 5-second call.
Her fingers have gotten a little slippery since halftime because, look, she went from no turnovers in the first half to quite a few here in the second.
Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Sammy Whitcomb with room to shoot. Plenty of room to knock down the shot. They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it in bounds in time.
Well, in this quarter alone, they've yielded 5 points off the turnovers.
It's hurting them, and their lead is really slipping away.
90 seconds into the second half now. Alyssa Thomas attacking. Pass to Billings. And there's the call on Alyssa Thomas. That is her first foul of the game. Now a timeout called by Chicago.
Yeah, coaches, they saw their team giving up a lot of points and wanted to get a break before it got out of hand.
And that's a big part of a coach's job, making sure you keep your players in the best position possible at all times. That's a great timeout.
That'll be a 5-second call.
They played a sloppy quarter of basketball. In turnovers, they've been a big issue.
And look, they're paying the price. Their lead quickly diminishing.
Over a minute and a half into this third quarter action. And the basket by Taurasi.
And they're really tightening up now, guys. Their offense has been really unstoppable of late.
Yeah, and I don't know why it took them as long as it did to finally get things going, but you know what they say, Tim, it's better late than never.
And I'm happy because finally we got a good game.
Two minutes gone in this third quarter now. Here's Whitcomb. She goes up again. And Taurasi lays it up and in.
Showing some muscle to snag that offensive rebound. Taurasi just wants to contribute wherever she can.
Not able to get the ball in bounds, and they get called for a 5-second violation.
Yeah, their lead is just dissipating, and now 9 points they've given up off of turnovers just in this quarter alone.
Just a little too careless out there, and they're paying the price.
Here's Whitcomb. Puts it up off the inbound. The putback. They shoot again. And it's Brown getting it to go.
A sensational run has them on the verge of tying it up or maybe even taking the lead.
It's been an unreal turnaround, and I'm going to credit their defense right along with their offense for giving them the spark they needed.
It has been, on both sides of the court, what they've needed.
Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. And it's Sabali missing.
Those chances Usually they're 2 points for her. The D, I guess, did just enough to bother her.
And that's going to be a turnover. They call them for 8 seconds.
They're losing ground.
Yeah, sloppy play, putting their lead in jeopardy.
The Mercury Trail. Rossi outside. Pass to Whitcomb. Back to Taurasi. Billings. Shot clock at 5. Savali, good.
And now we see them really working it inside.
Yeah, getting quality looks around the rim. That's fueling this run.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it inbounds in time.
Turnovers weren't a story for them early on, but that's changed. Now they're definitely having trouble just keeping possession.
Here's Whitcomb. They get the rebound.
Mack can't get it to go.
This game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding is one thing that's gone in their favor.
Yeah, effort and determination on the glass. They really can compensate for a lot of deficiencies. They haven't been as focused on taking care of the ball here in the second half. First half, they were better in that regard, so I doubt Coach is pleased with that aspect of their game here.
Third quarter action and just under 3.5 minutes have passed. And the play stops. Whistle on what looks like an illegal screen.
Good call there. Her feet still moving when she set the screen.
She sort of lowered her shoulder into her, too. A move you perfected, actually. But they were going to get her there one way or the other.
Now a timeout called by Chicago.
They've been very untidy with the ball here. You commit turnovers when you try to do too much or you force it. They need to focus on simply making the play, good passes, and moving the ball around.
That'll be a 5-second call.
The second half hasn't gone quite to plan for her. She only had 1 turnover in the first half, but that number's getting much bigger now.
Pass to Taurasi. Can't tie it up as that one's no good. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. And they call the 8-second violation. Too much time getting it up court. Very smooth pace to this offense.
Looking to keep building on this run.
For the tie. And it's good on the layup. And this game is tied up now.
They're going on a nice little run here.
And getting to the rack has been the key. They're getting point-blank looks time and time again.
Not able to get the ball in bounds, and they get called for a 5-second violation. Outside Whitcomb. For the lead.
Mila Cardoso gets the board.
She is going to buy herself a ticket to the bench if she keeps shooting like she has this quarter so far.
And that's going to be a turnover. They call him for 8 seconds.
Way too many turnovers from her as she has single-handedly ended a lot of her team's possessions this quarter.
They can grab their first lead of the game with a bucket here.
Yeah, huge possession.
Pass to Sabali.
Up again, controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
They're not rotating quickly enough on defense down low.
They've got to provide more resistance inside.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it in bounds in time.
Wow, what a dreadful quarter for them.
Turnover after turnover, getting a run down their throats, and their lead has long since disappeared.
Pass to Taurasi. Chicago with the rebound. Here's Allen. No scoring yet from her, but that's likely to change. And there's the 8-second violation as they can't get it across half court in time. Phoenix in the lead. Outside Whitcomb. On the wing, Kalia Copper. Misses from close range. We're at the end of the third quarter, and we've still got a close one. Mercury out in front. They lead by 2. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports right after this.
I'm so happy we get to see this pass just one more time. A magnificent feed. You love to see the two kind of taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Yeah, that is some dime dropping, guys. Accurate and on time.
Come on, fans, it's the fourth quarter.
We welcome you back to what has been a good one here as we get into the fourth quarter. Vandersloot outside. Pass to Carter. From past the arc, hits the three-point bomb.
A great three-point shooter in college. Carter is trying to gain consistency from beyond the arc as a pro as well.
Phoenix trailing here. Copper outside. Here's Thomas. Excellent D there from Ariel Atkins. Pass to Carter. Takes the 3. Brown grabs the board. Phoenix with the ball. Taurasi outside. Now here's Whitcomb. Back to Taurasi. Clock at 6. Outside Whitcomb. Releases. Can't drop the tough three-pointer.
This has been a rough second half for her shooting the ball. She should probably adopt a pass-first mentality at this point.
To the inside.
Reese.
Yes! And the foul!
It's on Kalia Copper.
Well, Vandersloot's unselfishness is part of what makes her so special. She loves to create for others.
Reese, shooting 1.
About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. Phoenix with the ball. A 4-point game. Outside Whitcomb. Pass to Billings. Taurasi. The Mercury with another miss.
Yeah, she didn't punish them for the weak coverage that time, but they just can't count on her missing.
Absolutely, Brian. She's got to go right back to that shot.
Now it's Reese.
And it's good for 2.
Yeah, she's played an important role in her offense today, and really without her, they might not have the lead right now.
Some tough offensive sets, and they really want to turn it around.
They got to lock in and need a basket just to regain some momentum.
Here's Thomas. Count the basket.
Well, the paint is Thomas's bread and butter because she is very confident in her ability to score inside.
Vandersloot outside. And it's Chicago with another.
They can't afford to give her that kind of look.
Well, it came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you have to fight over the top of it.
And you need some help as well.
Timeout called the Mercury.
I think the coach has to be frustrated by their lack of production offensively. And I can't blame them. They're getting the looks, but the shots just aren't falling.
And it's at the point where this slump is going to take a mental toll on them. It's a good timeout to try to keep them from getting too discouraged.
And they've gotten the looks, they've gotten open, but they just can't get them to fall.
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed by now here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Thomas. Over Reese. And again, Phoenix no good. Chicago leading.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
That drops, and it comes off an assist from Ariel Atkins.
They've been very sound offensively in the second half.
And there's really no comparison between the teams in terms of the way they've both shot the ball since the break.
And you kind of wonder what was one team talking about in the locker room and what was the other.
Now here's Thomas. Taurasi, defended by Carter. And a shot by Brown, no good. On offense, here the Sky. 17 points was their biggest margin. Right wing. Vandersloot outside. And there's the defensive 3-second call.
Chicago Sky. Courtney Vandersloot.
And she shows the focus there, nails the technical.
Well, Vandersloot's coaches have to appreciate the confidence she instills in her teammates. She's a playmaker in just about every sense of the word.
Ariel Atkins on the wing. Just 5 to shoot. 13 feet out. It's rebounded by Thomas. Pass to Taurasi. Leah Copper from outside.
And it's Angel Reese with the rebound.
And a good chance for them to slow it down.
Yeah, they should use some clock.
The three from Kennedy Carter. Drains the three-pointer.
And they're getting that lead way up there right now. It should be easy for them the rest of the way.
Yeah, and at this late stage of a game, a lead like that has a team feeling awfully good.
And the other one bad.
And you've got to think a basket here would seal it.
No question. That would be all she wrote, and what a story she wrote.
Well, what was the story?
I don't know.
Now here's Vandersloot to the paint. Reese. Great D that time from Alyssa Thomas. Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Inside. Outside Whitcomb. Back to Thomas. And she banks in the layup.
Well, you just can't give her that kind of position on the post.
When she gets in that good of a position, it's just so hard to stop her.
Pass to Atkins.
That's good, and so Courtney Vandersloot gets the assist.
You just love a player like her. She's been the floor general at the offensive end.
She has been on it today, just doing a great job of keeping that ball moving.
No problem for Chicago as they get the win.
Thank you,
and some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
You got to defend your home floor, and they really seem to revel in confidence. This is what they came out to do here.
And that's a wrap, everyone.
Let's go get some money. Yeah, I made some meals off my tours. Yeah, I made some meals off my merch too. I got yellow diamond Super Saiyan Goku. These only on Pro Tools. Old lame, I ain't got no juice. Old lame, I ain't got no